At least one of you is. Oh, Alex isn't.
Well, now that we're all here, go ahead and roll the show. All right, and pull my script down here. All ship announcements. All crew report to Transporter Room 1 and adjacent hallways for transfer of command. Dress uniform mandatory.
Boo.
Good morning, Jenny, her valiant crew. Though I have only known you a short time, you are all already veteran explorers. And so it is with great pleasure that I transfer command of the USS Jenny, effective stardate 57813.3, to the equally venerable Captain Na'an. Thank you, Admiral. I will strive to live up to your respect. I had prepared a long speech upon hearing of my transfer and promotion. However, the fortnight that has since passed for me has been another lifetime for you. And so I have dispensed with the speech. I, Na'an, accept commission to captain the USS Jenny, NCC 58008. Now to business. Ensign Neyru, stand forward.
Yes, sir.
Ensign Neyru, I have read the complete classified briefings of your mission while under command of the Q entity. The Provisional Officer Program was founded with the belief that the best and the brightest do not always come from within Starfleet, but also, and often for better, from without. A culture that cannot accept wisdom from all sources has no hope of thriving, and in that spirit, you, an orphan of the Dominion War, sought wisdom from without, which in turn led you to us. For your actions, which embodied what is best of Starfleet and of the Jem'Hadar, I am pleased to promote you to Lieutenant Junior grade, with Admiral Holtz's endorsement that upon Jem'Hadar admission to the Federation, all ranks, honors, and insignia be fully and completely transferred to UFB equivalent. Congratulations, Lieutenant Neyru.
Thank you, sir. This is a great honor.
Now, I have the con. Senior staff, I expect a report on your visitor in engineering in 30 minutes. Oh, and Grand Negus Ram has some paperwork being transported over with my shuttle. Something about your cut.
No idea what that's about.
So, your negotiations with Rim has given you a cut of the trilithium trade, equivalent to sub 0.001%, but enough to give your engines, all engines that you have on your ships, a +1. So I've added that to both the Jenny and to the front line.
Alrighty.
Yay. Woohoo!
And so, yes, so long as you are within Federation supply lines, you have a source of trilithium. Anyway, so you are now in engineering, and you have been examining this Borg Princess, for lack of a better term. And
So?
in the few days that you've had so far, you've determined that the organic body is dead. The Borg nanites are mostly dead. About 1 in 10 trillion are still active, but at too low a power level and too low a concentration to do anything other than let the batteries slowly die. Those few active nanites, however, are harmonizing with something, but again have no power to act. This near-humanoid species is similar to Alpha Quadrant species, but much, much, much older. John, who is not with us tonight, his character, one of 6, would not have had record of its native species, but does note that data starts to fracture earlier than about 1,000 years ago, It's probably a double-digit species designation. And the mechanical alterations that were grafted onto the Borg torso were recently done, perhaps only within a few days. And so, with that basic information, what further would you like to do?
Well, whatever we do, I do not think we should inject the Moopsie with the nanites.
Absolutely not.
You know it's bad when the mad
may have a
scientist
death
doesn't
wish.
want to do it.
But I'm not stupid.
Well, it was a very beautifully and very well constructed terrarium you have over there.
Was?
Sorry, that
Okay.
wrong. Look, the only thing that would you built it so well, the only thing that would cause it to fail is either intentional sabotage or the glowing warp core right below it blowing.
And
really...
GDM, what are the odds of that?
Well, considering you have 2 ejection ports, probably pretty high.
I have been meaning to ask my doctor about that.
I would also like to specify I do have a security code to release the Moopsie. It exists.
Yes, I figured you well engineered it for all intents and purposes. And I mean those words
It may be
literally.
weaponized.
Did you just take the entire crew hostage?
No, but I could. Is the point.
Like, I feel like there's a gun to everybody's head.
Really, it's more of just a security measure for engineering. But if I really wanted to, honestly, I have no way of getting it back in if I let it out. So it is definitely the last measure it get me to.
So this is why you always get priority on the holodeck, you bastard.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, the organic base life form thought to be double-digit ancient species. Borg is also very old tech. There were recent modifications attempted to be made.
Yes, that's correct.
And was it recent Borg modifications or recent biological modifications?
It appeared to be mechanical that was being grafted on, but the metals that were being used appeared to almost be smelted out of a Borg-like metal.
Okay, so taking the basically Cold War era tank and turning it into farm equipment type setup.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Shit, the Ukrainians have been doing that for 2 years now.
Ukrainian beat Russian sword into plowshare.
I mean, shit, when they are actively just stealing your shit with tractors.
It helps when the Russians just say, you know what, not worth it, walking away, and just leave the keys in the engine running.
Assuming the
They can't do
engine
that.
runs.
They don't have the fuel.
What corruption at the highest levels?
Have you guys been watching the videos out of Germany
Germany?
Germany?
about the farm equipment and leaving shit everywhere?
Oh yeah, they're following the French example.
Yeah, please, Europe does that every other year. My prices
It's
fluctuate so wildly because of it.
It started in Germany. What do you mean following France?
Oh no, it's nothing new. No, you want to talk about the price of olive oil about 5 years ago? Italy was doing this shit.
Oh.
And And, you probably look right now, your price of sugar is going up. Coincidentally, you're going to be wanting to start getting cage-free eggs. Because
have-
their
Sure.
price, if you haven't already switched over, their price is set to cross over with conventional this year.
British
I
Sam's
have-
got that one covered.
I'd say I've got chickens, and in fact, I have so many eggs right now. I need to find someone to take some.
We'll come take some.
You're gonna drive all the way from Tacoma for some eggs.
No, but I thought it sounded nice.
Jerk.
Anyways,
We might drive all the way to come visit you and then take the eggs, but for the eggs, nah.
They come from very happy ladies.
So do my children.
That's good.
Nah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that one.
Okay,
Kids come from a ruthless lady.
she can be ruthlessly happy. Or happily ruthless.
Happily ruthless, maybe. That one's good.
You've played Munchkin with her, you know what it is.
anyway, so you are going to, if you have any further questions, you may, of course, ask, and your questions will be your investigation of the corpse before you. But you are going to need to do some rolling in order to track down the source of the carrier waves. So whenever you're ready for that, we'll start with any further questioning.
How do you say I want to poke it with a stick in Engineer?
You just did.
Six hands you a stick and says here.
Yes.
Poke. Poke.
Last question from me. Do we know what the purpose of the mechanical attachments seem to be, and if they seem successful or not?
It looks as though it's trying to be reconstructed and to try and repair what looks like a lower half that had been destroyed, broken off. You know how the Borg Queen comes up and is actually input into the bionic body? It looks like that is what they were trying to recreate for her.
Funny enough, the Borg Queen has the biggest dick in every room.
And she waves it all around.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
it however, looks incomplete. So whether it was successful or not, it looks incomplete.
Let's not complete that. I vote for not completing.
Probably a
Okay,
good
agreed.
idea.
Let's track down that wave. Unless anyone else has pressing questions about the being.
Did we separate her head? Keep it separate?
I don't think you specified that specific security measure. However, that little field around there that I've put around her just constitutes the highest level of security and air gapping and everything that 6 requested.
I'm just saying, you take the head, you know they're dead. Alright?
Borg
But
is
then
a
again-
little bit more complex, unfortunately.
I'm the shooter's face man, so don't...
Is that a gem in where her throat meets her torso?
I
Or is
think
that
it's
part
just
of the
one of those
illustration?
glowing Borg greebles.
Please tell me it's not an embedded amulet.
You know, the funny part is the amulets, you guys forgot, the amulets were not what was animating those creatures. They were the spell protection.
Was it?
You're right, I
thought
did
the
forget
amulets
that. I thought the amulets, the inscriptions on the talismans were the animating.
Nah, the scarabs on their hearts were the animating force.
Oh shit, no wonder I
Oops.
couldn't resurrect John. Well, this is
Yeah,
what
I came in one round. Mufasa whooped my ass.
this is what you get when you send an Egyptologist who spent the last 15 years in debauchery. God forgets how to read Egyptian.
Oh, man. Look, I
Yeah.
cut 4 entire lines out of that encounter, alright? I gave as much as I could.
It was a glorious death, and I thank you for it.
Say the fuck, you're all eating ice cream? Is anyone else reading this shit in chat?
It turns out I did not have any ice cream. My last I've forgotten what kind of ice cream pop they are, but crunch covered dumbbell things.
Dove?
I'll think of it later. Anyway, so to begin your carrier wave investigation, we are going to start with a reason science.
I'll assist. Oh, reason science? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'll assist, but science is not my bag.
Are we using our bridge crew?
Yeah.
Yes, I do presume it is the bridge crew down here.
Okay. Reason science?
Yes, indeed.
Gee, that sounds like it's right up your alley.
Alright, we have 2 successes. Next up, I am going to need a daring engineering.
That's not me.
I will assist.
Would this be with focus, experimental tech,
Yes, please.
computers?
That indeed would be.
1 die.
I'm going to use my re-roll.
Ouch.
Is it really that? Oh, wow.
From our engineer, yeah.
Okay, and brings us to, let's see, for the assist it would have only been the first die.
I only rolled 1 die.
Oh, you did. That was a critical success. No wonder I'm so confused. Very nice roll. Okay, and finally, we will need a control command.
Alright, give me a minute.
I can help out with that one.
Sorry, I put something down and I can't fucking remember where I put it now. I hate being old.
Yeah.
One assist die from me.
You know what really bummed me out today is I went to Walmart
Copy.
to pick some stuff up, and we walked down the baby food aisle because baby.
Yep.
And they had all those "you are being recorded" things, and it was just at the perfect angle to show me my bald spot on top. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then there were like 4 of them, and Ellie pointed out each one. Look, Daddy, there's cameras.
I bought myself another soft, fuzzy blanket at Costco yesterday.
Ooh.
Those
Wait,
ones
does
from
anyone have
Costco are nice.
Does anyone have a good command? My command is apparently only 2.
Which
Mine's
See.
3.
Yeah.
I rolled bad on my assist.
This is when we need John specifically.
Yeah, I guess that would have been John. So,
That's
actually,
a
Alex, you have the second best.
Oh shit! All right. Focus for experimental tech. Boop. Oh shit!
And you all did very, very good. So,
Very well.
you are
Grammar's
able
terrible.
to track down the carrier wave and get a good location. They are in caverns, deeper than where you were. It looks like after many centuries, multiple cave-ins and earthquakes have since disconnected the two. But you are able to find a good beam-in spot. And since you rolled so well, I'm going to let you preemptively see the map.
Oh god, it's bugs.
And your
Righto.
safe beam-in spot is anywhere in this lower third from about this bridge south. And since you rolled well, you may have your choice of beam-in spot down there rather than where I picked for you.
Personally,
And this will also be whichever character you want. So if you would like your lower deck character, you can go ahead and swap out if you so choose.
Hmm.
Brian, are these bugs capable of flight that you're aware of?
Uh,
Or am I not allowed to know that yet?
you can tell that they are insects, and by and large, they tend to fly.
Okay. All right. Well, then my whole idea just went out the window. Okay. I'm good where you put me, honestly.
Yeah, I guess I'm fine.
I'm good where I'm at.
Oh, I'm naked.
It's all right, and everybody's sticking with their bridge characters.
Yep.
Indeed.
I'm gonna switch out for Neyru.
I was about to say, I believe Maeve has something to say on that.
I suspected he might. I had him in the wings.
Well, to be fair, my shooting is actually the same with both of them. I have a higher security with Neyru and a higher daring with Cameron, so
Ah,
the focuses is where it separates, since Neyru's focuses are all athletics and combats.
so all right. So if everybody is ready, then as you beam down, the dim filtered light permeates the cavern, casting shadowed lights on towering walls of a temple laying in ruins ahead of you. The crumbling stairs leading deeper in, weaving around a subterranean river. The multiple tiers and terraces stretch as high as you can see before fading into the blackness above, where once rooms or quarters might have been, before everything got sealed up from time and cave-ins. The sudden sound and light of the beam-in scatters large insects from their broodings on the wall, and an electric hum fills the air, and I did not mean to close those fucking notes. Here we go, just get out of my way. Anyway, and so these bugs that you see had been resting on the walls, and they all just scatter and fly up into the air in no particular direction, but don't seem particularly interested in you.
As long as they don't have sonic cannons, I think we're okay.
And so something else I did just as a little meta thing, since we had trouble last time with the Risa maps where we had to go, if you look up at the north end of the map, you'll see a red arrow.
Mm-hmm.
In the future, anytime that I have a multiple map scene, I'll have arrows pointing in the directions that you can go. Red indicating that you have not explored them. Green indicating that you have.
Thank you.
Ah,
Honestly, that's my biggest complaint about Darktide, is that unless you know the level, you better fucking explore to find out where you need to go.
And so, yes, I will be able to do that for all future maps going forward. I basically
Sweet.
remembered how to mix colors, and I was like, why didn't I not do this from the beginning?
Because hindsight's a bitch.
All right. So the insects that have scattered don't give a crap about you.
Yet.
I'm okay with that.
And so the electric hum filling the air around.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. What happens as I approach this one?
It flies above you and kind of gets out of the way.
Yay! If you can grab it right.
Yeah, I tried lighting it up with a light bulb.
Yay! Diddy-diddy-diddy-dee. Diddy-diddy-diddy-dee.
Where is the electric hum coming from?
That might require some manner of investigations.
I will attempt
I'm,
to do so with my tricorder.
All right.
I want this.
Control engineering with advantage. With sorry, focus. Wrong system. And the initial scans say that it is coming from within the cavern.
The call is in the house.
And so, as you move, the way that this map is set up, you won't be able to pass through these sheer walls. But if at any point you wish to climb them, I will move you across the gaps that I've added to prevent otherwise accidental wall climbing.
Okay, so first off,
Are
I'm gonna
these-
yell at Sam to get her sweet ass moving. Secondly, I'm gonna investigate this dead robot after May finishes whatever he's doing.
I'm asking what these things are up here.
As you look at them, they are the same sorts of mining robots that you encountered in the Risa cave, the outer Risa cave. But these ones appear in incomplete states. They're broken down, bits and pieces, taken away, moved, and otherwise made inoperable.
So this isn't battle damage. This is cannibalization for parts.
You would suspect so.
Okay.
All right.
You said I'm sweet.
I said your ass is sweet. The rest of you is to be determined.
Rude.
A 6. What do you think they use the parts from those things to do?
Given the number of similar creatures we've seen, it could be that they're maintaining the most viable. So we may encounter a force of them deeper in, but there's really no way to know for sure until we keep looking further.
Okay.
Alright, as you approach the bridge, now the bugs seem to start taking an interest in you, and a swarm comes down and hovers around, just nonchalantly blocking your path.
I tried to communicate with the bugs.
Wouldn't that be better for our Vulcan science chick to do?
Yeah, xenobiology and all.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but I'm very interested in what's going on in these caves, so I'm going to try to speak to the bugs. Hi.
Let's see, how about a... I mean, reason science makes the most sense to me for attempts at this. They turn and look at you.
I am ready for a fight.
Alright, is that the consensus of the away team?
I'm waiting to see what happens.
Why are we starting fights all of a sudden?
Starting this fight, I have a feeling these bugs might threaten the engineer, and I'm the security guy, so I'm prepared to defend 6 if I need to. I haven't done anything threatening yet.
I'm totally not set up on a perfect crossfire line at all.
Can the alien specialist lady try to speak to the bugs? I want to go past them, please.
Or what
Miss
am I rolling?
Fookin, a reason science roll from you.
Do I get to use my focus?
You have xenobiology, yes indeed. And that is a most excellent roll. While you are not able to communicate in any particular language with them, you do recognize that the electronic buzzing and humming is emanating from these insects, and all of them, as they fly around, are creating an electrical discharge that causes them all to vibrate electrically.
Ooh. Damn it, we need a grounding rod.
And to get our mind out of the gutter.
Have you met me before?
Hey, I'm suppressing laughter.
I could get off. I could tick a box on the Geneva checklist potentially.
Anyway, as you work.
Can we interfere with the electrical pulse? Maybe change the frequency or whatnot to make the bugs move away?
I do believe that Six's modified tricorder might be able to do something with that.
I would like to attempt to. Well, first of all, can we discern any patterns that just between when we beamed in and their movement here that might indicate a docile calming effect or de-escalate the situation?
Make an insight security.
Me or him?
Sorry, 6.
Would I have any focus on this?
Let me see.
I mean, experimental tech?
I would give it under testing a theory talent.
Okay.
You do notice that there is a pattern, but you can't quite tell what. It looks intelligent, but beyond that, meh.
Oh, hey, Brian, with any of these decent rolls that we've had, have we gained any momentum?
Oh, yeah, yes you have, I'm sorry. You have actually since gained 2 momentum, and I have just blanked on those.
That's okay.
Damn it, Brian.
Mm-hmm. So the best way to, and this is above Neyru's knowledge, this is Steve, the electrical engineer, speaking. Most things as far as US operate on 60 hertz, which is your frequency. How many times the alternate current goes up to the top and back down and back forth in like a wave sign. So cranking it up to like 61 or 62 hertz or dropping it down to like 57 would be my way to interpret. Like you could like propose like, hey, go away, or hey, advance attack. So without being able to tell what the pattern is, I know like we could do something like this to affect the pattern. I just don't know if it'll be the right effect.
Would I be able to effectively, like a radio dial, use my tricorder to start emitting a wave and then dial up and dial down potentially?
Yes, I would give this one a control engineering at a mere difficulty of 1.
He's gonna tune it.
Yep. I assess the bugs for what I think would be the best weak points.
I want to start as close as I can to the current frequency, so I'm not jarring them, and then just play with it a little bit from there and see response.
And then hit the oscilloscope.
And
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay. As you tune it, you are able to dial it in, and you do realize that they had been rising and lowering as an amplitude wave would. And you turn the dial. Several of them scatter away. And, whoops, I just moved my Eye of God. That wasn't supposed to happen. However, the 4 nearest you do the complete opposite thing, and now they attack you. But
Firing.
you got most of them away.
I was holding my action.
All right, everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
How do we do that again?
Very nice. Just the straight up D20 down on the dice tray on the chat bar.
Damn, 6.
Yeah. Everybody. Awesome.
Wow.
All right. Let's go ahead and...
Probably making up for last week.
Yep. All right, everybody just ignore those because this is the real one. Someday I will figure out how to work this system. Oh, wow, yeah, last. All right, let's see. Whoops, not 400.
The entire colony comes. Including Mama.
Yeah, you saw Starship Troopers? Yeah, it took some inspiration.
Oh, God. That would be a high-death campaign. Holy shit.
All right, 6, got
Little
the
girl.
20. Valdor got the 15, and Neyru got the...
I did.
Here's your extra.
All right,
Baby girl.
and so we begin with 6, who is right up front.
I get up in their grill and I swing my Vorpal sword.
It's all right, a daring security for this melee. Very nice, and 1 momentum to you. Successes, all right, and they have no armor. That brings them down to that. All right, unfortunately not a lethal blow, but that
And I'll
still
just
hurt.
step back a little bit to clear the way for Val. They're on the side there.
Alrighty, Neyru.
I am shooting at the one flanking us.
Copy that. A control security. And that hits with the critical success.
I need a bigger phaser.
And 8. Very nice. 2, 4, 6.
I'll take that.
All right, and that massive hit staggers this one, so it is seriously dazed. Which brings us to Velik.
Oh. Is this one here attacking us?
That is the one that Neyru just stunned. So it is kind of just going, whoa, dude, what was that?
And then I'm gonna try to shoot it.
All right, a control security.
Trying to see if I want to shoot it with. Yeah, it looks like a phaser. Roll security.
And went a little wide.
And that's even updating my security.
Well, that was White Christmas. And moving back to the protection of your Romulan friend.
Apparently.
In that case, Romulan friend.
Is firing across all of their bows. Ooh.
And a 1 momentum added.
Oh, I have missed you, Mr. Tetrion Rifle. Holy shit!
Yeah, and that one closest to you just pops. And
Does that go through him into the next one?
you know, that was such a critical one. I am going to take the splash damage from that and apply it to this guy. And he's like, the fuck?
What happened to Larry?
No, Larry! Don't go towards the light!
Light came to him.
Yeah, seriously. Neyru needs one of them things.
Anything else, your bug poppiness?
Nope, just zeroing in on the next one.
Alright, before we do, Six and Neyru, both of you, please roll an Insight Science for me, please.
Ah, shit. Oy. This is my absolute lowest die pool.
Use some momentum.
You have significant momentum.
Have you used your reroll for the night?
Yeah.
I have not. Would hand-to-hand combat or athletics help me in this situation?
Negative.
Okay. Rolling to score an 8 with an additional die from momentum.
Ouch.
Okay.
No joy.
Thanks for playing. Moving on.
Dang.
Yes, you're, what I was having you roll for, you did not succeed at. And so, the two that are staggered are not doing anything, but the one that is active flies in and attacks 6. And...
Oh, please don't be the kind that lays their eggs in our chest.
And that hits for nothing. You, as it lands on you, it bites, and I mean, you've had worse. You've had lots worse.
He actually has.
Let's face it. He seriously has had way worse.
As it lands, can you give me an insight? Insights. Sorry, what did I do before? An insight science.
I think it was. Yes.
All right. Once again, please. Okay. Well, you don't notice anything particularly unusual, but you do realize that this thing is incredibly cold. Like, not even what bug cold should be. But this, football-sized bug is cave freezing cold.
Ah, so like my wife's hands all the fucking time.
Which now brings us back to 6.
I bite back with my Vorpal sword.
It's alright. And you gain 1 momentum. And, Moogie, don't sit on that button.
Good luck getting the cat to listen.
Thank you for not sitting on anything important. Not F11, not F12. Okay, all good, I think.
Alt F4.
Anyway, you cleave it clean in 2.
In Twain?
And as it falls at your feet, a mechanical crackling as you splits the half-robotic, half-organic creature in twain falls to you.
The bugs are bored.
Oh god, can you imagine if the Moopsie got borged?
I can. I desperately don't want that.
And yet we have them on the same ship.
Next up will be Neyru. You do still have 2 buggies that will not be stunned next round.
Well, I already shot at the one, so I'm going to shoot at that one again.
All right. And that is a hit with another momentum.
Woohoo!
And that sends
Damn!
it crashing to its doom deep in the waters below. And Velik?
Well, we're gonna try shooting that one again.
The only remaining one that is alive is this one right here.
Gonna move in front of my Romulan bodyguard
Please fucking do.
Good move.
and shoot at him. And I guess we'll use a momentum and see if that helps.
Hey, if I smack her on the ass, would the shock to her system be enough to correct her aim?
You know
No,
what?
you
That is exactly what's just happened.
Caused
And exactly as Alex described, that is exactly what happened.
Correcting aim, right?
I will let you two figure out the rest of it.
She hits it, right?
She hits it, but you did too.
fuck, sailor logic's getting violated. I can roll for damage, right?
Yes, please roll the damage. And
Apologies. I thought that was a congratulatory gesture in the Federation.
Well, it was very congratulatory, as it also brought that bug crashing to the ground in a crackling, wheezing death spiral.
That is not how I envisioned that going down.
Me either.
Oh,
Yeah, sailor logic's getting a little
thank you
active.
for your assistance. One of us is.
Anyway, as that last bug comes crashing down, the way ahead of you opens up. Ping! Green light.
Let's go that way, apparently.
And let's see, I forgot I need to actually give these guys
Oh, there's
copied
darkness.
over. Yes, so much darkness.
Alright, let's get out of the water.
Alright, there we go. I brought everybody over. Alright. As you exit the tunnel carved by the river, a large cavern opens ahead of you. The stone masonry here is much, much finer, but in equal disrepair.
What the fuck is that?
Inscribed on the walls, I'll get to that in a minute. I gotta describe this place, because there's a lot going on here.
Okay, but the fucking Bigfoot over there is giving me the... causing me to pause.
Inscribed on the walls
I
are
need a new
carvings, faded and barely noticeable under the mold and the moss. A few of the insectoid things flit around, and a slow, steady breathing echoes from higher up from, yes, what looks to be a gigantic, Yeti-like creature.
Shit.
Here's a little close-up for you.
Yes.
I don't
And-
even want to make a code out of this time.
And
I will.
as you look
celebrate my
up, you are
advancement
able
in
to
rank
see
tonight.
all the way up the rivers, and he is, just sitting there hanging out. Doesn't really seem bothered by you, but just sitting on the path.
Is
I
he
wonder if
another mechanical biological thing combination thing? I asked this out loud.
Can we tell from this distance?
I mean, tricorders maybe.
You know what? I am going to give it to you that based on your earlier supposition that the bugs were Borg, you suspect that this guy might be Borg influenced too in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, Jesus.
Bring it on.
We're at the evil zoo.
Like I said, I have to celebrate making rank tonight. Which is that going to give me a talent or skill or something like that?
I am pleased to say that the officer mortality rate of first missions continues to be 100%. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Anyway, yes, everybody will be getting, at the end of tonight / start of next session, we'll be getting a standard level up where they would be able to swap any points around that they want. However, next time, Maeve, you will have that, and Neyru will be receiving a super level where you get to add 1 point to anything. But we will get to that next round, or next session.
Yeah, yes.
But yes, you do have a upgrade coming. Anyway, as you step in, these bugs are not interested in you at all. They want nothing of you.
Wait, did you make literal drones for the Borg? Oh, you did.
Hey, they're not scarab drones, at least.
Remember that time fucking Nolan tried to jerk off a tomb spider?
Yes.
I should have killed his ass right there.
You really should have. It should have eaten his head.
Okay, I'm gonna proceed cautiously right now. I'm gonna make a quick detour to the head. Hang on.
It's all right. We'll take a few minutes break. Just for quick posterity's sake, I'm going to go back to the other map. What? What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have permission? Why do you think I'm Eye of God now? As I was saying, for posterity's sake, I'm just going to record this map for mostly just the Voyage recap so that I can, crop audio over bullshit. Okay, enough bullshit.
Oh, my mistake. It wasn't his video card. It was his cooler.
Anyway,
Brian, let me ask you: have you ever?
So anyway, the large creature up ahead of you truly doesn't seem to care. It even looks down at you and just kind of shrugs. It just, I don't know, thinks you're explorers or something.
Are we all back? Locke, Sam?
I'm here.
I'm here.
ready to go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, monkey doesn't care. Okay.
So yeah, you appear to be free to explore the place until you want to go up and say hi. Anyway.
Oh, I'm not gonna go say hi to him. I might wave.
Alright, hold on, guys. Whoa,
Yep,
Alex.
yep.
All right. Spoil sport.
You at least want me up there with you, buddy.
I mean, I already left you the rifle in my will. What more do you want? We're going to advance cautiously and with hands in full view.
Hey, science lady. Is there any way to tell this thing we're friendly?
I
Oh,
can
God.
try.
It leans up and blocks the path.
I don't think it thinks we're friendly.
I will give you this
Hey,
Vulcan
big
to
guy.
get out of the way.
Can we ask the ship to beam down a bunch of bananas?
Yes.
Ah,
Let's
As-
eat bananas.
as you attempt to communicate, you find that you're getting static back.
Oh, shit.
No
Sam,
bananas for you.
get behind the meat shields
Fine.
until it's time to shoot.
I don't need my ass slapped again.
I thought it was an
Yes, you do.
encouraging gesture, and apparently you do.
Work. Hey, Six, can you clean that up with your tricorder and see if you can understand what it's saying?
I
And
think the
Brian,
static
I would
was
like some
just,
kind of roll to size it up.
Sure thing.
He did mention the word giant.
And I just realized everybody's pages.
Are we
died.
talking like, gorilla,
About
Harry
twice.
and the Hendersons?
About 1.5. Yeah, kind of Harry and the Henderson size. I have a little
Okay.
about like 1.5 ish to your tops, your tight.
Okay, so gotcha. As long as we're not fighting fucking Kong, I think we're
No,
okay.
no, he's very reasonably sized.
Especially not that bullshit Kong they made, so he'd be on a level with Godzilla.
Anyway, so attempts to communicate.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a reason science.
So I got topped.
That would be me.
Yay!
And yes, I give you momentum. And it listens to you, and it grumbles and roars back. Your universal translator seems to scramble and freak out for a second before coming back saying, "We are Borg."
Alright, fuck it, I'm shooting.
Okay. You go to the shooty. Let me bring everybody to combat again.
Do we need to reroll?
I'm going to carry your guys' over.
Alright.
So just ignore all these. Alright, and let's see. 6.
Gents and lady, let's definitely not try to make a code out of this thing. It might infect you with nanites.
It's never a fit. Well,
Whoa, we're moving.
Oops. Sorry, wrong button. I was
Shit, they control space and time. We're fucked.
Yes, I meant to type 7, and instead it moved to the up and the left. Let's see, Valdor's was 15. Damn it again! Quit that. Alright, and so the ape creature is the only one that genuinely needs to roll. Not much better than its brethren.
So they see you taking care of yourself. They see
All right, we begin again with 6.
Sam, get off TikTok.
I will break out of the group to get a clear line of sight and shoot.
ew. You must be on TikTok to see that I'm on TikTok.
No, I can just hear the self-affirmations.
And that shot goes wide.
That's all I got.
All right, brings us to Neyru.
Alright, so I'd asked about sizing this thing up for any possible weaknesses.
Sizing it up. Yes, let's go ahead and do a. Yeah, let's do a daring command.
Okay. Hand-to-hand combat work as a focus on this one?
Yes, I'll say that for you, sure. And very nice, very nice. All right, you can tell that it appears to be made of similar materials to the insects, confirming that your suspicions that it's probably Borg. And not to mention the "we are Borg" really gave it away.
I'm about to say, it literally just told us that.
Yeah.
But you do suspect that it may have some improved defenses over the insects that will probably pose a problem.
Just a few.
Given its Borginess.
Yep. Okay. Get up here. And fire!
Alright, control security.
Good hit.
And
Oh, no, never mind.
no, yeah, it was 2 successes is what we needed there. I thought it was 15 too. No, unfortunately, that one also went wide, though you did scare the bug behind it away.
Good. One less distraction.
Yeah, also the reason I yeeted it that way.
All right, sugar tips.
Yes,
Get up
indeed,
here.
the Velik.
And by tips, I mean your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What? I said what I said.
I don't trust standing in front of you.
It's better than standing behind me and shooting.
What am I? Something security.
A control security roll.
We're gonna use one momentum.
Go for it. Oh, you hit.
And you indeed hit. You may roll for damage. And a shimmer appears around its body as
Oh.
a Borg force field does negate some of the damage. Not a lot. She got through. She got through.
And then I hid behind you. You're welcome.
That's fine. No, I'm just concerned about them adapting, because, you know, fucking Borg.
Yep.
I do like how it went from in the show, like an actual kind of shield popped up, to in the movies, they just kind of tank it.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow they had less budget for force fields.
Right? I mean, it looked cool, but...
Now, what if it were the... And you also hit. Now, what if it were the shields and the tanking body?
That would be even better, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, okay.
And yes, that is very effective, and that just straight up shatters the force field. And yeah.
But you know what they never adapted to? Slug throwers.
Point.
Sharp pointy things.
Yep, just melee.
All right. Which brings us to Borg Kong here, who just taking that hit is like, nope, and just straight
Yay!
up climbs the hill above there. As he climbs up, he knocks down various bits of rubble and pieces of clay tablets that fall around you as he gets the fuck out of there.
I think that's the first Borg I've ever seen just fuck off. Except for that bug a few minutes ago. Alright, well, forward it is.
Yeah, I don't believe that we've seen the last of him.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
If this were an
I am
anime, he would.
expecting ambush.
If this were an anime, he'd like absorb all the bugs and become like 3 times bigger and nastier. Brian, don't take that into account.
No, I wrote this script about a week ago now, so so you've taken it very interesting ways. I admit I've not seen a couple of these.
I think we're ready for the next segments.
As you wish. And so, and once again, I forgot all of you. Hold on. Copy and
I
paste.
wish for an iMod that does the same damage as my Tetrion rifle with a phasic bayonet, but you know.
Wait, who did I forget? Valdor.
Oh, fuck. It's a werewolf.
There we go. Alright, did I get everybody?
There's 2 of me.
Whoops. Okay, there we go. Alright. As you enter the room.
Oh, damn. Very cool.
Green light fills the room and a humanoid figure standing at the center pillar. And you can see that it's a control station, incredibly advanced. The creature doesn't seem to notice you yet as it intently works at the console. And
Remember, lime green is the color of evil.
And as you sneak around, you get a good look, and this is that guy's ugly mug.
I think Velik should take this one.
Why me?
Where did
You're
you find
the
that thing at?
You're the xenobiologist. That looks like an AI piece to me.
Am I trying to talk to it again?
I do not believe this one is AI, but it is off of one of my Patreons.
And yes,
Okay.
Sam.
What am I rolling to talk to it?
We need reason and science with focus.
Damn it, Sam.
Nice.
You have succeeded. It turns around and walks towards the end of the podium and spreads its arms wide and screeches in a draconic kind of yell. Your communicator once again freaking out and coming back. We are Borg.
Cool. I blast the console.
What console?
Okay.
The one he was working on.
Then
Alex has 0 diplomacy.
we resume the combat.
He had his chance, okay? I sent in the negotiator. Negotiations broke down.
Okay, and I gotta plug it all in again. You're moving a little faster than I thought you would.
Alex has 0 tolerance for Borg bullshit. See, now there's the question. Who would win? The Borg or the Mechanicus?
God damn it. Ooh, that's actually a good question.
And I mean equal size forces, because obviously the Mechanicus is way bigger numerically.
I gotta give it to the Mechanicum.
And why do you say that, my friend?
Because of their religious fervor.
Yeah,
Huh?
I think the Imperium in general just has a better supply chain than the Borg does. And so the Borg are going to lose a war of attrition.
Oh, well, come on. Anybody's going to lose a war of attrition against the Imperium. That's just... The fucking Tyranids lose wars of attrition against the Imperium.
Yes. All right, since Alex shot first, we're going to go ahead and start with Alex. And, let me move everybody back to where they were. All right.
I'm going to use the momentum to hit the
go.
console.
All right, so Alex is shooting at the console.
Oh, thank God.
Unfortunately, a called shot adds 1 difficulty, so you
Fuck!
needed 3. So your shot does go wide, but you hit nothing.
Damn, I literally can't hit the broadside of a console.
Yes, I just slapped your ass for you.
And the creature... the creature seems to duck and respond in surprise and dives for cover.
Alright, well, I charge forward on my 30 feet or whatever. Oh, that puts me right up there. Cool. I swear to God, if I miss at that range.
It's alright, and I did go a little bit fast there, but now it is Six's turn.
I'm going to use my full movement to get up and kind of put the console between myself and this creature, and that will be my turn.
It's alright. Neyru.
Alrighty then, let's see. It moved and ducked and covered. Let's see. 15 is the movement and still being able to shoot, right?
30.
Okay.
Yeah, your full movement only gives you an extra 15.
Yep.
All right. Zoink. And shooting.
At
So-
what?
At the creature.
The Borg King, apparently. I'm just saying, after all the shit
and
Borg has...
2, you do hit him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
all the shit the Borg have done, why would anyone give them a chance to do anything?
And 5. Alright, the expected Borg force field flashes around him, but you see it break down and you see the creature wince.
All right. A little bit of that got through.
Wolf 359 was a tragedy, but they'd already wiped out like 10 colonies before that. That's the entire reason the Enterprise got involved.
You know, one of the best scenes in Picard was just that scene with Shaw and Picard. You want to know where he was at Wolf 359?
Shaw was a rough. He was a acquired taste.
I liked him.
I liked him at the end. Once you realized why he was so angry, you're like, oh shit, oh that makes sense.
All right, Velik. We are at the big bad of the evening.
How far away is he?
He's within phaser range, but he's up the stairs.
36 feet and slightly around the corner from you.
Well, I guess I'll go by 30 feet.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, the way the gridless grid system works doesn't always mean even numbers.
Nope.
And then that's him?
Decimals will kill you. Yep.
Okay. Control security? Or no?
Control security for a phaser.
Yeah. Yep. It's control security.
Or for any ranged attack, I should say, not just your phaser.
We're gonna roll with the momentum.
And
Wow, you didn't even need it.
Don't even need to delete that.
Apparently, there was a magic ass slap.
Man, she got good. She just, yeah.
That good game really helped.
See him wince again as the shield breaks, and some of that there phaser energy breaks on through.
It was the most epic good game of all time.
Is this gonna live on now?
I don't see.
Yes.
See?
Alex,
Just-
you realize what you just gave her.
What?
The Farr Sight.
Oh gosh. Oh. That one physically hurt.
You're welcome.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Same.
So you know Farr, right? Horny Vulcan. Okay. In the game Perfect Dark, the Farr Sight was the gun that got banned at every single LAN party because it was a sniper rifle that could not only see through walls but shoot through them and would lock on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you would just be
That's some
running down a corridor and boom, you're dead. Oh, it was great in single player.
Very useful.
That's not what I thought it was gonna be, but all right.
Yes, the implication that you got a better gun by getting horny.
I have just had a baby dumped on me. Apparently, she woke up screaming.
Ah, so right. Well, it's also coincidentally your turn.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
And momentum
Oh, crap.
gained.
I just closed my character sheet.
Were you still firing at the console?
Uh, no, I think I'm gonna take the king first.
Ah, okay, then you do indeed gain 1 momentum. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Did I pop him?
No. But still, fucking hell. Moving anywhere?
You know what? I think I'm gonna move and get just a slightly better angle on him. I'm also gonna toss 6 my stack of EMP grenades and ask him to do something creative with them. I forgot I had those.
Ah, yes, yes. Always helps to remember what's in your inventory.
Right?
In fact, I just watched a. Do you watch the Dungeon Dudes on YouTube?
No, are they good?
If you like long form, like ridiculously long form, like 35, 40 minutes, they're good dinner watching for me. But I've learned a lot about DMing from them, things to remember, and they just recently did one, things to remember during combat. And it's like for D&D, it's like, not using all of your spells, or being overly zealous with your spells and blasting them all the first second. Another one was remembering your inventory. And an example they gave was one of them had given the other a scroll of summon meteor shower, basically.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And then a session or two later, they wound up having to besiege a castle wall. And what would have been incredibly useful at that particular moment?
A meteor
A
shower.
meteor shower. And they forgot that they had the meteor shower.
Oh no.
So it was much longer and bloodier than it had to be. I did just watch a TikTok though. It was just a little short that made me laugh. That they got into the BBEG room and they were getting their asses kicked.
Yeah.
And they were getting betrayed. One of those, we finally finished the quest, tie up loose ends, blah blah blah. And apparently they had a beholder in a flask that they'd captured ages ago, and they just fucking dumped him on the floor.
Nice.
Anyway,
Okay.
Why did all the threat go away?
I am going to be.
it's because we're about to die. That's why they went off.
I'm playing my boss's Hail Mary.
Do you feel threatened yet? Because I do.
I just watched that threat counter just go brrrr. I was like, oh god.
Dice go burr.
and the dice did indeed go burr. All right, and the creature crawls in behind one of the statues and pillars on the opposite side of you and roars out again. And your communicators once again. We are Borg.
Ooh, a little Arnie in there. Oh god, a borged up Arnold.
And it's straight up hiding from you.
First time I've ever seen a Borg do that. Alright. Apparently we have stumbled upon the bitch Borg. Alright. Anyway.
So we are back to 6.
All right, 6 would like to poison the well. I want to. I imagine that this is the central console that is transmitting to the all the Borg within the cavern.
Yes.
So I want to send whatever malware I can to every single entity in this cavern through this.
I'm sorry, I just had a vision of every single Borg suddenly spewing Hamster Dance at the top of their speakers.
See,
great.
scrap code is why the Imperium will win.
Scrap code is what toppled the Mechanicum.
All right. At a difficulty of 3, we will need a control engineering.
Is this with focus?
It will
use
be with
the momentum.
focus, yes.
I'm going to use 3 momentum for 2 additional dice.
I'm gonna
And I'm
assist.
using my sonic screwdriver to guarantee at least 1 is a critical success.
Oof.
It will be the highest dice that you roll that will be replaced.
I'm gonna assist.
I think it says lowest on that.
Did I type that wrong?
You want the highest one replaced.
Yeah, I might have.
The worst roll.
One for...
Yeah, the worst roll has changed. Yeah, so.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So the 17 becomes a 1.
Will become a 1, making for 8 successes. And the Borg King just comes out and sitting there dancing Hamster Dance. And trips, stumble, falling, trash.
Sam, do you remember Hamster Dance? That was when we were young.
I'm assuming you were just doing the song for it.
Oh, honey. Oh, hold on.
All right, Neyru's gonna get up close and personal with this thing while it's distracted. Zektog is coming out.
Alright, and Neyru goes for a coup de grace, a daring security at difficulty 1. Well, actually, if you really did want a coup d'etat, it would be a difficulty 2. Otherwise, just standard attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
That
it
is
in the
fine.
I'm gonna put it in the shenanigans chat.
That'll confuse a couple people.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, I forgot to roll with focus.
Didn't matter anyway. You may roll damage.
Don't forget, 6. You also have a stack of EMP grenades now.
And as Neyru brings the blade down, slicing the jugular of the large creature, and as it expires, we are Borg. It did.
Why does the second one look like a mouse?
Because it's 9097 graphics, okay? Just go with it.
Look, I'm pretty sure the only thing that predates this is that Unga Chaka baby.
And look at how that aged.
Yeah.
That looked like shit in 95.
Worst part is my songs are occasionally flipping over to that song. It's like if I'm just straight up listening to the radio and put on like old music, that'll come up.
You know what depressed me when I found it actually had a really good mix? Divorced Dad playlist.
That's hilarious.
Because we were rocking out in the car, and I'm banging along, and I know what it is. And Christine goes to check what the next song is, and she's like, "Divorce? What the hell?" I'm like, "What?" It's my age group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have executed the ancient Borg King, and
I'm moving the head.
And you decapitate. It really dead. And the console is still blaring Hamster Dance. And You hear up in the rafters. You know, the bugs are just bopping along to it.
Where's the monkey boy?
Anyway.
Yeah. Neyru's got work to do.
Oh man, there's this.
They are basically just zombies to the music at this point. I mean, if you really want to kill him, you can. He's pretty helpless.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving no threats behind.
It's all right. Then he unresistingly gets executed.
I mean, at least it's catchy. It could be fucking Badger.
No. No.
Butcher.
No. No badgery.
Snake.
Oh no, it could always be worse. Do.
Oh God, baby shark.
I don't have kids, and even I know that.
I work in a preschool, thank you. We have a toy that blasts that shit daily.
And nobody's taking the batteries out.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But a couple of them love it so much, and it stops them from biting.
Well, okay.
That's a fair reason. All right. Is there anything you would like to do in this chamber now that you have it all to yourself?
I don't think Vulcans would allow them the indignity of dancing to the music, so I think not.
I'm sure 6 is probably one to plug in.
No, let's get 6
play
out of
with the
here.
hardware.
Get 6 out of here. There's too many
I just want to
shinies.
shut down this console so no one else can input new code.
Oh, sure.
All right. I'm going to need somebody to do a daring security roll to place the explosives.
I'll
I
do
got
it. Okay, you can do it? Okay.
What's your totals?
I've got 10 and 5.
Same.
Alright, I'll assist. Fuck it.
Alright. Well, actually, why don't you go and I'll assist, because you might have something to use as a focus.
Okay. I have Saboteur.
And Saboteur.
I was just saying, is that Brian moaning in the background?
That was probably me drinking, is what you might have heard there.
You are useless, sir.
Yeah, damn.
All right. Well, take cover.
Whee! And Sam is just not paying attention.
I'll grab Sam and
And-
drag her along.
Kissing my rat. Leave me alone.
You're kissing your rat.
Oh,
Alright.
she's a nakey baby.
And you set the explosive off, and everything appears to be slowly going out.
We should probably be out of here.
Yep.
And as quickly as it was exploding, it is over. And you do finally, now that all of the Borg are deactivated, have access to the Jenny again, because it was the insects flying around that was causing the interference.
Bugs in the system.
And so we beam you back home then. Oh, wait, I can be fancy about this. Alright, tell me if this works for you, because I don't actually know if it would work. Whoops.
It looks like somebody farted in the transporter room.
Alright, well, except for the flashing light bit, did the sound actually play all the way through the scene transition?
Yes.
Okay.
Loud and clear. My cat's ears are
It
flat
was-
against her head.
Sorry, I'll turn that volume down a bit for next time. Okay, thank you for being part of that experiment. Anyway, so yeah, you encountered that, and you went through all of that, and well done.
Did we make it through a whole session with nobody getting any damage?
I am also surprised by that.
I
Yes.
took damage.
There were
No, Locke
No.
didn't take damage.
no, nobody. Everybody's full bars there.
I
No,
was
honestly, you guys went a completely different direction than I thought you would. I mean,
What
not
was the
literally,
original-
not literally different direction. No,
Okay, what had you thought would happen?
I actually figured a little more explosives. I figured you being a little more destructive.
But slaughtering the bugs wasn't in your.
Oh, I kind of expected that bit, but yes. Anyway, interesting that you went a different route too.
Gotta keep
And
you on your toes.
And I'm pretty sure in none of your scenarios did you think Hamster Dance would come into play.
No, that one was Hamster Dance was unexpected. The surprise boost for Velik was unexpected, and whoops, I didn't mean to send everybody back there. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah, I told you. I got damaged. Assaulted.
Damn transporter chief.